As an older adult and or children of older adults, making the decision to move into an assisted living or an independent living facility is probably one of the biggest challenges. Once that decision is made, the process of which place to choose becomes almost daunting for some. There's 5 tips of things to look for when you're looking at the different and various assisted living or independent living facilities. Tip number 1 is check out the environment. What kind of environment are you looking for? A clean environment? Is the environment up to date? Is there any peeling paint? Is it attractive? Do they have plants and flowers? And is the furniture in good condition? Are the people around socializing? Are the staff talking to the residents? And is the executive director calling people by name? So that's probably one of the first important tips is how does the environment feel when you walk in? Next is going to be the physical design. So how is the property laid out? Is the floor plan easy to understand and assess, or is it like a maze of hallways? Are the cupboards and shelves in the apartments, are they easy to reach? Do they have different levels for different situations, whether it's a wheelchair situation or maybe even a taller or a shorter adult? What's the temperature like in the facility? Is it comfortable? Is it too hot? Is it too cold? And are there any odors? That's a really important one, because if it's really flowery smelling, it can basically be masking other odors that are there. And if it smells like must, well, that's a big problem too, right? So do they have a needs assessment process? That's number 3. Do they have a formal process in place assessing what your specific needs of yourself or your family member are? Do they have the agreement to review? It's important to know up front what you're signing and what you're getting into. Do they have different costs for different levels of care? Or is it all included into the apartment price? Do they outsource their offering of medicines and healthcare like bathing? Or do they do it in-house? Or yourself, are you allowed to do it on your own? Next are services and amenities. Number 4, what do they provide for their residents? Do they have a nurse on staff? Do they provide house cleaning or apartment cleaning for you? Is there an additional charge for that? How often do they do it if they do? Or are you responsible to handle that on your own? What about transportation? Does a facility have its own automobile or van or drivers that are easy to reach on a short-term notice? Or are you required to get an Uber or a taxi cab? What about utilities? What do they offer? Do they offer free Wi-Fi? Do they offer cable? What kind of utilities are included? Is there a landline for a telephone involved? And then next is social and recreational. Do they have events scheduled, and are they various? Is it some outside and some inside? Do they do shopping trips? Is there a bridge club? Do they have a community room where people can just sit around and talk and entertain themselves, or have different events at the holidays and so forth? And then what are the dining options? Is there one dining room? Are there multiple dining rooms? Some assisted living facilities and independent living facilities now offer different bars and or restaurants. It just depends on what you're looking for. So these 5 tips of environment, physical design, needs assessment, services and amenities, and social and recreational are the top 5 things to ask about when you move or you're looking to move into an assisted living facility. If there's any other things that we can help you with, we have a whole team around us to do everything from packing, whether it's across the country or across the street, all the way down to the sale of the property. Thanks for watching. Let me know how we can help. You can reach me on the web at deniseswick.com, or you can call or text at 937-619-7454.